Hi there and welcome to another Tarot by Fernanda reading. On today's video, we're going to go over what can you expect for the month of November if you are a Gemini, whether it is your sun or moon sign, or maybe you just know a Gemini and you're just curious to know what's going on in their lives, which is just fine. You're welcome here. Alrighty, so let's start with your reading. Just remember that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, I'm having a giveaway in which I'm giving away 3 tarot readings, and I'm picking the winners on my Instagram account. All you have to do is follow my Instagram account. As easy as that and as simple as that. Any details, if you feel like you need more details, are in the comment section, and that's it. All right, Gemini, let's start with your reading for the month of November. Okay, let's first look at your current energy, what your angels are saying that you're attracting right now, and then we'll look at what actually can you expect for the month of November. Okay, so Gemini, for your current energy right now is the one of like the Fool, which is someone who's very optimistic, is about to have a new beginning somehow, whether it's, like a new job or, moving or moving to a new city, a new relationship. It's just like a new adventure, and this is the energy you're in. You're very like motivated by this. You're very like, you feel a lot of happiness of like this new beginning, because also there's a big issue with this energy is it's your first time at something. So let's say if this is about dating, it's your first time at dating, so you just feel like a beginner in this, okay? If this is like the first time that you're moving out of your parents' place or moving to or traveling by yourself, this is the type of energy. So this could mean that you are in this energy, or you're about to really be in this, really positive, optimistic energy. Now, also with your current energy, we have sisterhood. So this could mean like literal sisters or siblings, or this could also mean just, really close friends that feel like almost like family, that they don't have to be blood related, but it just really seems like right now you are having like a deeper connection with siblings, with family, with your tribe, and that is actually helping you. Now in the for the month of November, there is, I think, okay, there's a couple of warnings of things not going the way that you want it, or kind of facing a lot of obstacles, and I'm gonna see what this is about. So it's not like these obstacles have no solution. I don't want you to like be depressed or be like, oh damn, I was expecting good things for November. Like, good things are gonna happen for November if you have this energy. I just think that I want to see what it is in November that's going to happen that may make you feel a bit like you're against a wall and blade. Is that what it, like the saying? Like, I know in Spanish it's like that's the saying, like when you're against a wall and you feel like there's no exit, and then so there's a move at the end of November. So this could be like a move from like a different city, a move like of another job, or it just seems like because things are not working out like you wanted, what I like to see is that you don't get stuck. You don't stay stuck for too long before you decide to move. You decide to change things because you realize, okay, this is not working out. So I like to see that. Now, let me look at what can you expect when it comes to your career, your job. If you do have a business, your business. Just to know what can you expect for the month of November. Now, let's see. There's a bit of conflict, I got to say here, and maybe this was like a couple of the things that kind of took you by surprise and that you were not expecting. But I really like your energy of not staying stuck for too long in this type of situation or in this type of energy, because you realize like you're someone who's really smart, who has a lot of resources, and you do not stay stuck in a situation that is not bringing you anything of use. Okay, so I'm just seeing here that where you work or maybe your business, it's just there's conflict with other people. This could be coworkers, this could be employees, other students at your school or your professor. It just seems like they are being very conflictive, and it's not worth your time to or your energy to be wasting on them. Like, you shouldn't. Because there's two fives in here, I just think that really the place where you're working or one of your courses, if you're studying specific class, is just very problematic. Maybe you could, if you're studying, maybe you could like bump into I don't know, discussions in when you have to be like working in teams, and maybe people don't want to work with you, or they're just like being mean to you, or they're just looking for conflict, really, right? They're being very competitive also, and they see you as a threat. So I just feel like you're very composed. I just gotta say that. So you're very composed and you're really smart, and because you're very secretive, I think that people they don't know your full potential. They do not underestimate you. Like, I can tell that. I feel like a bit of like a sense of like they see you as an opponent, and they know you're very resourceful and capable, but they don't know to what point yet. So because you're someone who's more secretive, you're someone who draws like a line, you don't share too much about your personal life. This is really clear in here. So this could bring some issues among, let's say, if you are working in teams at your school, then because you're not being as chatty, then they take that as them seeing you, like they think that you're better than them or that you're superior than them, and so because of their own ego, they start fighting with you. Okay, at work, same thing. Maybe you don't share too much about your romantic life, your family life, whatever it is, right? Or your personal life. Maybe you're very like reserved, not because you're shy, but because you just don't mingle too much with everyone. You just don't waste your saliva. That's what they're saying. So this will kind of, because other egos are being hurt, they see you as a competition as well. There will be some conflict, and you kind of will choose to just do your own thing. This is not going to really get to you, but it's just, of course, it's not pleasant at all, because I don't see this just being one person, but being more than one person being an issue here, having an issue with you. But I just don't feel like they have proper reasons of like the why. They just want conflict. Okay, so you're not giving in, and you shouldn't give in at all, but your angels are just kind of telling you ahead of time, okay, for you to be ready. Now, when it comes to money, it seems like it's actually gonna go pretty good. You're going to get like more financial stability for the month of November. It just shows that you have been waiting for this time for a very long time. Like with the Nine of Wands, it always reminds me of like any war, like the First or the Second World War, that it went on for years. People were never expecting it to go for that long, because wars are usually they do not last that long. So it just feels like there's a feeling of you could have never pictured for you to take so long to get some type of financial stability. You have tried different things, you have done your best, and it just feels like you have felt a bit betrayed as well by the universe at times, and you just didn't know what else to try, but you always kept holding and kept doing your best. And just telling you, month of November, that stability, your financial stability is finally coming. Also, they're telling you with the Ten of Pentacles, this stability is really like, it's pretty good, to the point in which you will be able to start thinking of like having like bigger assets, like a house or some type of investments. It's just kind of also giving you time to spend with your family, because now you have more money. This is very clear for the month of November. And your angels are saying that the best is yet to come, but you are on the right path. And they're going to give you throughout the month of November, mainly at the end of November, more signs of how to make the right investments for you, and where are the areas or in what things is best to spend your money, okay? So you don't work as hard. They really are saying that they want to make it easier for you, like not, when you trade just time for money, or when, sometimes you work really hard, but the amount like that you get back is not as much. So they're telling you that they want to show you a way of not having to work so hard, but to be able to make a lot of money, and to still have that financial abundance. For a lot of you guys, you actually do have a family, and for you it's a big responsibility and also like a priority for you to have that time to spend with your family members. Now, Gemini, let's see, for those that are in a relationship, what can you expect for the month of November? And then I will go with those that are single, and then I will give you more angels messages, and we will finish, okay? So let's see, if you are in a relationship, what can you expect for the month of November? Now, also reminding you, if you could please subscribe, give it a like, comment, share with your friends, with your family members. That really helps me and motivates me as well. Just 3 months ago, we were 18 subscribers. We were like 18 subscribers for like 5 months, and now like, I don't know what happened. I think one of my videos blew up, and now we're near 500 subscribers. So I'm really happy. Now, if you are in a relationship, Gemini, it seems like for the month of November, it is a time for you to make a choice that will give you some peace of mind. And this choice will be yours, okay? This is very clear because they're telling you, this is not a choice that will be made between like two people, let's say. Between you and your partner. I just think that this is a choice that has been lingering for some time, a decision to be made, and it's just time for you to get like kind of that peace of mind. And regardless, you're always going to be feeling like you lose something regardless of what you choose, A or B. And this is very clear because you have been taking a very long time to make a decision. It's just time really for you to commit to one thing, okay, or to one person, or to one way of doing things. So but it just seems like you're being after making that choice, you are starting a new chapter, and kind of more of like a romantic chapter once again, okay? So in case that you felt like, hey, I was, I don't know, there's no romance in my relationship anymore, he or she's not romantic anymore, or like we don't do like couple things anymore, we don't have a focus with like in our relationship, maybe you two are working really hard, maybe you do have kids, maybe, I don't know, you have dated for 6 years already and it just feels like a routine at this point. I do see the romantic energy coming back into your energy. 100%. Now they're also saying for some of you, your romantic life is very influenced by your religious upcoming. So this means, sometimes based on what you were allowed to say or talk about or feel when you were younger, sometimes, in a relationship, if you, let's say, weren't allowed to talk about pleasure and of like wanting to be happy in a relationship, because for you it was taught that once that you get married, there's not such a thing as a divorce. There's not such a thing as being happy. It's just grateful for things. There's not such a thing as like being in love. You just there's just friendship. So because of those religious and society beliefs that you were raised with, you have already set specific limits or limitations to your relationship, right? If your parents were never happy, then you already set specific limitations to your relationship. So that's what they're saying, for you to be aware, to not like make sure that whatever limitations you have, they're not like they're yours, if anything, and to work them through. They're also saying there's of course romantic feelings in case that you felt like, you know, romance is completely gone, and they're telling you that it is very safe to love, that it's time for you to open your heart so you are able to receive the love that the other person is giving you as well. They're also telling you that your feelings are really worth exploring, and they're, you know, they're valid. I just feel like if they're saying this, it's because maybe people around you at times are not supporting your relationship. Maybe people around you, I don't know, don't support your partner, don't support your relationship, or they diminish your feelings towards the person, your current partner. So, you know, you just have to listen to yourself and, of course, have a balance between your heart and your mind. But I will say that your feelings are valid, and just trust that, okay? Now, let me look at those that are not in a relationship, that are single. If you are a Gemini, it just seems like you're heading to more stable time, like stability. I think that you're looking for commitment. Maybe you're more like you're in a new era of your life as well. You're becoming more responsible as well. And you're more like into commitment. Like, I just feel like that commitment finally coming. Now, the thing is, in November, you're still... Okay, I find that beginning of November, you're going to be like, I'm ready for commitment. I'm ready for a family. I'm ready for, let's say, even commitment could just be dating, okay? For some could be like family. I do want to date someone who I'm actually going to build something with. Also, for some of you, there's a big thing of like finally being financially stable to start dating. There's a big thing about that. But then mid-November, it's like you get scared. I don't know why. Maybe you actually find someone, but then at the end of November, it's like, this is not something you can actually run from forever. Something is actually meant for you, and this is some type of relationship, but like with actual commitment, okay? So this is something more serious, I will say. I'm not saying that it's not romantic, but in this time, commitment is like a key word in your reading, okay? Now, the zodiac signs that of this other person that you will start dating most likely is a Virgo. We got also Aquarius, and we got a Aries, okay? So we got a Virgo, Aquarius, and an Aries. They really are saying your luck when it comes to love is changing. But I just find that beginning of November, you're going to be like, I'm ready for it. Mid-November, you're going to be like, no, never mind. I'm a bit scared. I don't think I can do this. I don't think so. And then the end of November, you're going to be like, no, you know what? I'm ready for this. Bring it on. And like I said, zodiac signs are Aries, Aquarius, and Virgo, okay? Now, let me actually finish with some angels' messages for you. And just reminding you, if you do want to participate to the giveaway, all you have to do is follow my Instagram account, which is tarotbyfernanda. And, okay, let's see what this is about. Oof, no. Alrighty, so we got your base chakra. The base chakra is, some of you guys know it as the root chakra, which takes care of, you know, feeling safe and to just cover all the necessities. So having a roof over your head, you know, having food, also your sexual needs. Okay, so it covers that, and it's just telling you to be kind of a leader or realistic, and just take things into your hands and understand. By realistic is about like, I just think that at times you feel like you don't have control of those basic things, but you do. And sometimes you think that things are out of your power, but they're not. They really are not. So it is time for you to take your life into your hands and like understand that for you specifically, do like make sure that the most basic things are taken care of. So your nutrition is a big one, okay? your sexual needs, or like there's a message here about that, okay? Also, you know, your house, your housing. They're saying probably, you know, make sure that you live in a clean place, a place that makes you feel safe, okay? You have to really take care of the most basic things for you to feel safe, for you to feel like you have your life under control, okay? And this will really greatly benefit you. Now, let me look at the next one. Stand still. So there is going to be a move that should be made, and I think this has to do with like kind of a financial decision as well, or type of like an investment or something like that. Maybe giving back money. There's something, of course it's about money in here, but they're telling you to stand still, to take the time to look at your options before you even make a choice. So I don't think November will be a time to make any big investments yet, or to move money around. It's only the time to do the right research. So probably December will be the time to actually make those moves, okay? But they're telling you to wait for the month of November. And then last but not least, you also got for the month of November the Mentor, which is symbolized by a whale. Now, this usually represents wisdom, okay? Wisdom on what is the best way to, you know, your energy. Like I said, your angels say it's not just about working really hard or just trading your time for money. There's better ways for you to get exactly what you want, and things are supposed to be easy. But I also think that there's someone in your life already that you can turn to for that has like wisdom or things to share, or there's someone around you that you can learn a lot from. Now, this person is not necessarily someone who is older. It's just someone who for some reason has a little bit more clarity on a specific aspects that you will really benefit from. Also, for some of you, also this is about someone who is always watching over you. This is a spirit guide, and if you do want, you know, their advice, you can do so and ask them for their advice right before you go to bed, and that way you can have some dreams. And if you when you wake up, just write down your dreams, and that's how they will be communicating with you. Now, to end this reading, as always, I like to pick 3 to 4 letters. And if your first or last name starts with one of these letters, you already know that there's a message in here for you, okay? So we got the letter K, K as in Kevin, J as in Julia, C as in Claudia, F as in Fernanda. Okay, so we got K as in Kevin, J as in Julia, C as in Claudia, F as in Fernanda. I hope that this reading was useful to you, and I will see you next time, Gemini.